I respect everybody until they earn my disrespect. Ever since this illegal alien Muslim fraud has usurped our White House, everything has been divisive and downhill. This great nation was founded on Christian beliefs, principles, and the Bible. Every one of our founding fathers was a Bible thumper. Most of them carried Bibles with them. You can see clearly that our government, our Constitution, our Bill of Rights were derived from the Christian beliefs. And part of that is acceptance, freedom, one's own personal rights. And we see that ever since this dog has made it into our White House, he has attacked every single belief that our founding fathers had and instilled in our system. Because our system is intrinsically based on the Christian belief. The Muslims are right against it. They are 180 degrees in the opposite direction. Muslims feel that freedom is when I tell the court to cut this guy's hand off because he stole from me. They think that's freedom. They think that I should have the freedom to marry a 9-year-old child. That's what they think freedom is. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. The Muslim in our White House, and he is a Muslim, if you aren't aware of it yet, you're either blind or very stupid. But everything that has happened since this illegal puke has usurped our White House has gone towards deteriorating everything we believe in. Everything. There is division in our religion first, when our Army, our Navy, or anybody in the service can now be charged because they espouse their religion. So let me get this straight. You can run around in the barracks in a tutu if you want because you're a fag, but you can't point to the Bible because you're a Christian. Yes, this is happening. This is an attack on the Christian faith. Especially when Obunghole says that when the winds of change blow against the Muslims, he's going to stand with them. Yeah. He's a piece of shit. And he has attacked everything that is American. You now have to buy insurance. You have to have health care insurance. The government can force you to buy something. After 250 years, all of a sudden, well, yes, we can make you buy something. You're not making me buy anything. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I would rather have this than your stinking health care. I would rather be up till 2 o'clock in the morning in tooth pain than to have your pathetic puke health care. I stand by my principles. Too bad this Muslim scum didn't. Deception is rewarded in the Muslim faith. Look it up. But the reason I made this video today is because I want to illustrate to people that this is all by design. Look at our dollar. It is so close to collapsing, it is not funny. We owe China so much money that this Muslim dog is more than likely going to let China come in when they default on that loan, because they're going to. Watch. He's going to let them come in here and march in and start taking this real estate and that real estate, and we want that and we want that. Because they're going to. And by all rights, they should be able to. We owe them that money. Oh, well, I wouldn't put it that way. I would think the politicians, the pieces of shit that got us into this position, should pay that debt, seeing as how they're the ones making all the money from these illegal laws and, trade negotiations and horse shit that they get us into. The people sitting at home in their little secret meetings. They should be the ones saddled with this debt, not the American public. They got us into it, they can pay the way out. Back to the deterioration of everything American. Everything. Through sequestration. Obunghole authored. Lied his way around that again. Our defenses are now eviscerated. When it comes time to defend this nation, we're going to be in trouble. When it comes time to, I don't know, how can I say it? When it comes time to negotiate in terms of nuclear standing in the world, we were number one. Now, Obunghole, the piece of shit, has made it a big issue that he's going to try to get rid of all the nukes in the world, starting with us. Yeah. See, anybody with a brain knows when you got the big gun in the neighborhood, you're pretty much security. You're security for the neighborhood. Now people are looking at us like, are they nuts? Yeah, see, the whole world is laughing at us. Snowden actually was the one that illuminated me to this. And I don't know about the rest of you, but when other governments are saying, you want Snowden? Come get him. We're not doing a thing for you. You see, they're thumbing their nose, and even the pundits say it, they're thumbing their nose at America. We see Brazil standing up for themselves. We see Turkey standing up for themselves. Where are the Americans? Where are the Americans like our founding fathers who taught us how it's done? They taught us to overturn tyranny. We need to look at history a little bit, people. But the leftards have taken history out of school. Our children and our grandchildren aren't being taught how to overthrow a tyrannous government. That is by design. But they are being taught how to safely homosexually fist each other. That is worthy of being taught in school. This is the deterioration of our nation. When you take history out of school and replace it with acceptance, we got to accept the homos. I mean, the 10, maybe 5% of the population that are homos, we need to put up top. We need to let them make our laws. That was pretty much meted when Obunghole gets on the phone and calls some mediocre, unknown basketball player to congratulate him for stepping out of the closet. What other phone calls has Obunghole made? Then call Tim Tebow, tell him, hey, for standing up for your religion. Nice job. Love your conviction. No. Nope. Yeah. But he'll congratulate the fags. He'll congratulate the deviants. That he'll do. Everything in America that was good before this piece of shit got in our office is now all of a sudden bad. Toy gun buybacks? You people are pathetic. Feinstein, What an ignorant piece of shit. These narcissistic, arrogant scum will actually tell you the stories of how she carried a gun when she had to go visit her husband in the hospital because she was scared. You can't carry one. I don't care how scared you are. What? When a bunch of parents are rounded up together to take your guns away because they're crying over their dead children. See, if I was one of those parents, I would have warned the rest of you parents to arm yourselves so that you could protect your children like I was unable to protect mine. That would be common sense. No. We got scumbags like Dan Ankles Malloy, who thinks he's smarter than everybody else, just like Obunghole, arrogant, narcissistic piece of shit, Obunghole. And he's going to limit the rounds that the law-abiding can shoot back at the lawbreaker. Yeah, no common sense here, is there? Everything is turned around backwards. Everything. Obunghole scare was going to be the Affordable Care Act. Turns out nobody can afford it. I knew this all along. I knew this was shit. That's why I never plan on participating. Come get me. Come get me. I'm used to pain. As you see, doesn't bother me. I'm going to deliver some pain back. Everything that Obunghole has done since day one has been to bring this country down. Obunghole, one of the biggest heads in the world, thinks he knows it all, is trying to bring down the country that he has the impression thinks they know it all. You see, he doesn't like white America either. He is a racist. How do I know this? Ever hear him mention his white side? Ever hear him mention his floozy mama? Not once. Never. He doesn't want to talk about the creepy-ass cracker that gave birth to him. Everything Obunghole has done since day one has been orchestrated to bring this country to its knees. Now, tell you what, people, I wanted Adams Kokesh's March on Washington to go off without a hitch. I was going to be there. I'm now looking for another movement. That one seems to have fallen apart. I don't understand why. I thought that the mission was well worth it. I want to know how I can make a difference. I want to know how I can change. I'm willing to stand linking arms with my fellow Americans, my fellow patriots. All I need is a time and a destination, and I will be there. Let's start putting a movement together, people, and let's move this son of a bitch out of our White House. And then let's go after Congress and let's go after the Senate, because they are all treasonous sons of bitches for letting this go on. I love my country. I hate, I fear, I loathe my government. And that is tyranny. Good luck, America. God bless us all. I love my country.